Susan Dyson, and I am president and founder of the Greater Houston Women's Chamber of Commerce. We're here today sponsoring our first annual conference. We are inspiring and empowering women. Our mission is to give women the tools that they need in everyday life, from Girl Scouts to grandmothers like me. We also are embracing students in the community and trying to teach them about traditions and cultures of other countries, because we believe that that's what makes Houston such a wonderful city to live in, is our diversity, and so we do want to embrace that.
I think there's a lot of young men and women who are exposed to the media and the secular media and the values that it nurtures, and there's a lot of bad messages, but one of the messages you get when you read the headlines about, Madoff and all these other people that got paid a lot of money for not doing very well, are actually costing a lot of people money. Those get the headlines, but the hardworking people who just are small business people that provide a valuable good and services every single day, that make their payroll, for whom their employees would not have a happy holiday season had they not had a job. Those people are not the heroes of sitcoms. They're not the ones that you read about on the front page of the newspaper. They're just doing their job every single day, trying to get by. And I think the more we can tell the story about the role that those folks play in America, the better we are.
Hi, I'm Aruna Viswanathan. I'm here this morning. We've just walked out of the Greater Houston Chamber of Commerce for Women's morning breakfast. They're having a conference here today. The mayor just spoke a little bit about the importance of this organization and the importance of women in general in the business community.
Now, everyone knows why it is important for tourism when Houston hosts the Super Bowl. However, it is less obvious to citizens why it is important that technology businesses are created in our city. The answer is simple: jobs, wealth, and opportunity. After all, we want to hold on to being the energy capital of the world. We want our Texas Medical Center to flourish, and we want to be sure that nanotechnology innovations come out of Houston. And that's why new company formation, like what your organization is about, and the capital raised by startups is so important. We don't want the next great technology business to start here and then move out of town. So what can we uniquely as women do to help support technology and entrepreneurship? Well, the answer is very simple, that is to encourage the next generation to study science, math, or engineering. After all, Forbes' recent survey of 667 billionaires says that the ability to crunch numbers is in fact key to becoming a billionaire. Help your company start an internship program. Tell your college student to get involved in undergraduate research. Push the schools that you're involved with to make sure that in the future more than 10% of our high school graduating seniors have a chance to go to college and pursue an advanced technical career. I have little doubt that in Houston, a city fueled by an opportunistic and can-do spirit, a destination point for immigrants from all around the world, that we are rich in technology and entrepreneurship. It's in our blood. Houston is big, it's unstructured, it's unwieldy, and it's chaotic. But over the last 10 years, I've grown to understand that this is precisely what makes new markets grow. Where there's fragmentation and chaos is where opportunities can be created.
And that's what's a little bit of a tide shift with how these stories are told. Stories have been told singularly, with a lot of people yelling stories at the same time through a very small sieve of media that are trying to filter it to put it out there. Now the media is enormous. Like the amount of places you can tell your story now has exponentially grown, and this is to sociologically happen. Like when my great-grandmother wanted to tell her story, she went to the fence and told her neighbor. And that's about as far as she could go. Like maybe she'd go to church the next week and tell her Bible study group and let them know. But that's about as far as it went. Now, if I want to tell people I'm talking to you guys right now and drinking coffee, I can get on Twitter and tell 2,000 people instantly that I'm doing that. Not that they would maybe care, but maybe some of them would.
The First Lady of Texas, Anita Perry.
I once read that Texas in the 19th century was hell on women and horses. Now, I'm not for sure about the horses, but looking around this room, I can say that we've got some really strong racehorse women in this room, because I see smart, accomplished women out in force today. And there's so many of you here, like Nelda Blair and Susan and Mika and Melissa Noriega. My goodness, Melissa Noriega, who stepped in for her husband, who was protecting our country and came to be in the House of Representatives. And it doesn't matter what political party you're affiliated with. That is a strong woman. So thank you so much. Oh, and let's not forget the supportive men that are in this room either, because we couldn't make it without you. Thank you for that. Thank you all for being here. You know, the great turnout for this conference and the hard work and the ever-growing membership of the Greater Houston Women's Chamber of Commerce proves that every single person in this room cares about one of my favorite words, the empowerment, success, and achievement of women. Now, gentlemen, please don't take offense to this Margaret Thatcher quote, who said, "If you want something said, ask a man. And if you want something done, ask a woman." So I think that's right where I'm at. But with the right supporting tools, we can get any job done. Which of course sometimes means all while wearing a skirt and heels, helping the children do their homework, running the vacuum, what a waste of time, and counseling a good friend. But we do it all. And not only does this chamber provide its members with the tools for success, but it also gives the advantage that comes from strength in numbers. So I would like to congratulate the chamber for its ongoing success, which includes having nearly 400 business members representing the entrepreneur to large Fortune 500 companies. Way to go! My gosh, that's awesome!